amukira ngeithi mwiroreri wa GTN TV rikitie kwihanda wega thaa mugwanja cia muthenya tukumenyithie maria marathi na mbere kuhanika guku bururi-ini kinyagia kunene na guku bururi-ini kunyita ugeni na gitio kingi no ukorwo gitikira kunyitana na ithuĩ kũrĩa ng'enda-inĩ citũ cia ũkinyanĩria mwena wa Facebook GTN TV Digital, mwena wa YouTube GTN Digital TV. Twire urorerera uri urakorwo ukirorera GTN TV at 1 uri mwena uriku kunyita ugeni ritwa riakwa ni Schneider Chege. Mutongoria wa bururi William Ruto ni anyitanire na atongoria angĩ thĩinĩ wa thĩ kwĩyonera gwĩkĩrĩrwo thaĩri gatagati ka Rwanda na DRC Congo kuria Washington DC America. Wĩkĩrĩrwo thaĩri kwa thayũ gatagati ga President wa Rwanda Paul Kagame na President wa DRC Felix Tshisekedi ni kunina bara ĩrĩa ĩkoretwo kuo gatagati ka mabũrũri maya merĩ. President Ruto agwĩte ngirimiti ĩno ta gĩtugĩ kĩnene harĩ kũrehe thayũ mabũrũri-inĩ maya. President Ruto ni umwe gatagati ka atongoria angĩ kuma Africa arĩa maranyitĩtwo ũgeni ni President Donald Trump. Amwe ama president mangĩ marĩa megwĩkinyĩtie ni hamwe na ũrĩa warĩ President Uhuru Kenyatta, Joan Lourenço wa Angola, Evariste Ndayishimiye wa bũrũri wa Burundi na Faure wa bũrũri wa Togo. Hamwe na mũikarĩri gĩtĩ wa AUC niwe Mohamed Ali Yusuf hamwe na arũgamĩrĩri angĩ kuma Qatar na UAE.
Today's signing of the Washington Peace Accord for Eastern DRC is not merely a monumental diplomatic milestone. It is a decisive act to end a devastating conflict that has scarred the region for decades. Mr. President, what you have achieved is not only transformative, it is consequential and historic. This conflict has destroyed livelihoods, destabilized our region, and threatened the future of the entire Great Lakes African continent. Today's achievement culminates a relentless regional effort anchored by the foundational work of the East African Community and SADC, and today, this Washington process. The coordinated Nairobi, Luanda, and Washington process has created the essential pathway that brings us to this pivotal moment. We would like to extend our gratitude to President Tshisekedi and President Kagame for their leadership during this process. Reaching this point was made possible by the unparalleled consequential convening power of the United States and President Trump's resolute and focused commitment to global peace. Your clarity, Mr. President.
And today we're succeeding where so many others have failed, and this has become the 8th war that we've ended in less than 1 year. Such an exciting thing to do. This has been really, because we're talking about 30 years of fighting, 30 years, much more than 10 million lives. Last June, thanks to the efforts of Secretary Rubio and Mr. Boulos, Rwanda and the DRC reached a landmark agreement to move toward peace. They started the process. I met with some of their great representatives who are here also, and we started a great process. The compact we're signing today, which will be known as the Washington Accords, everybody sort of liked that name, formalizes the terms agreed to in June, including a permanent ceasefire, the disarmament of non-state forces, provisions for refugees to return to their homes, and justice and accountability for those who have committed illegal atrocities. Very importantly, this agreement also creates a new framework for economic prosperity. There's tremendous wealth in that beautiful earth. It's beautiful earth, but it was stained badly with blood, tremendous amounts of blood. But in the region that will support a lasting peace and the democratic Republic of the Congo and Rwanda. The president of Kenya. We have the Olympics here. You know, they do very well in the Olympics, those runners. I don't know what the heck you do with those runners, but they are very good. I've been watching them for a long time. So we have the Olympics coming to the United States. You know that. Thank you very much. And you'll come as our guest. Thank you. And the president of the Council of Ministers of Togo. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Tucokererie goko bũrũri-inĩ kũrĩa mĩhang'o ya motungata ma ũgima wa mwĩrĩ kaunti-inĩ ya Embu maya gũthiĩ na mbere na kũhotomio kũrũmĩrĩra mĩgomo ya arigitani arĩa merũmĩte kĩni gũthiĩ na mbere na kũiga mĩro yao thĩ magĩtetia rĩera rĩũru rĩa kũruta wĩra. Arigitani aya arĩa maambĩrĩirie mũgomo wao mwambĩrĩrio-inĩ wa kiumia gĩkĩ hamwe na aruti angĩ a wĩra kaunti-inĩ ĩyo ya Embu rĩu makihotomia motungata honge-inĩ itiganĩte cia kaunti. Marenda gũkinyĩrĩrio kwa ngirimiti ya CBA gũtindiara kwa mawĩra misara minini wagi wa indo mathibitarĩ-inĩ gatagatĩ ka mangĩ rĩu makĩũria gũkinyĩrĩrio kwa mateta maya kwaga ũguo mathiĩ na mbere na kũiga mĩro yao thĩ.
Solidarity forever, solidarity forever, and makes us strong. Solidarity.
Here with you is a team of doctors from Embu County who are on day 3 of our industrial action strike that began on Monday midnight, and don't be shocked by the numbers. This is the reality on the ground that Embu County doctors are severely shortaged, and that's why you are seeing that we are few. But be as it may, we gave a 14 days strike notice that expired on the 1st of December, and there are certain issues or demands that will be made as a union. As you all know, of everything that we agreed on, nothing was ever implemented. In that agreement, which I probably will share the hard copy, one copy for you guys to see, the issue of promotions had really bothered doctors. Doctors, you see here, some of them, like me and my other colleagues, were last promoted in 2014. Almost 11 years ago, yeah? And this is the picture of almost all consultants, whether they are pharmacy consultants, dental consultants, or the medical practitioners consultants. Many of them, when you look at the posting order, when you look at how they are designated, they are put there as medical officers, dental officers, are just pharmacists, despite going back to specialize and come back as consultants. They expect us to still do work meant for specialists. They expect us to take the risks worthy of that name, specialists. But when you are being paid as a GP. And ukienda katika hospitali zetu hapa Embu County utapata kwamba vifaa vya kazi hakuna. So wagonjwa wakikuja unawaambia kwamba waende wapige picha nje, waende laboratories nje, ama dawa unakaa pale unafanya clinic, ukienda kwa system kuitisha dawa kila kitu ni OS, out of stock. So wewe tu, the only thing you are doing is just dispensing hope na kuandika prescription. To say that in fact some of the departments already suspended the elective or the non-emergency issues for the last 2 weeks, and this did not even bother them. So right now we have left the workplace until they give promotion letters. We are no longer going to take promises because we have realized we're dealing with a dishonest employer. So we'll only go back to work with promotion letters in our hands.
Nayo kanjũ ya mathomo ma watho niyo Council of Legal Education CLE ni ĩrĩkĩtie gũkorwo ĩkĩhingũra kĩgomano gĩa thikũ 2 itemi-inĩ rĩa kwagĩrithia mathomo megimaine na watho hamwe na mathukuru marĩa mathomithagia watho gũtigĩrĩra nĩ mararuta gĩthomo gĩkinyanĩru kũrĩ mawakiri. Rungu rwa kĩmũri kĩa mwaka ũyũ kĩa gĩthomo kĩa watho, kĩgomano gĩkĩ kĩrehete hamwe mawakiri hamwe na athomi na arũgamĩrĩri a watho hamwe na anyiti itemi angĩ. Kũringana na arĩa mekinyĩtie gũkũ maugĩte nĩ itemi inene rĩa CLE nĩ gũtigĩrĩra arĩa marathoma watho nĩ marakũrĩkana na to gũkũ tu bũrũri-inĩ ĩndĩ nĩ nginyagia mabũrũri na thĩ yothe.
Other partners in this timely and forward greatly to building stronger East Africa community. Market access, globalization, commercial financial systems. It's about the Council of Legal Education. As you see, this conference is titled The Future of Legal Education, because we are at a reflection point, an opportunity for us to ask ourselves, where does legal education go into the country in terms of the changing landscape, a changing landscape globally, where there is increased internationalization, not just of the economy, but also of governance. So we need to ensure that we are producing lawyers, not just for the Kenyan market, as one of the guests said, but lawyers for the globe, lawyers who understand international relations, lawyers who understand regional integration, but lawyers who also understand the opportunities and challenges that those two things provide. That's why we are, and also we are having a future of legal education, because you know the education system currently is undergoing transformation. We adopted a competency-based education a few years ago. Those students or those learners are about to reach the university in 2029. We need to be prepared as a profession to ask ourselves, what does it mean for how we teach? What does it mean for what we teach? And what does it mean for how we mentor and prepare them for the job market? Right. Lawyers, they say lawyers represent criminals. But you know, everybody must have their day in court. But as we represent different shades of society, we must do so with the highest levels of integrity. A teacher of mine used to say that you must have an integrity like Caesar's wife, so that you do not have any blemish. It is only then that you can be able to promote the rule of law. It is only then that you can ensure that access to justice that is fair.
Because we have negatively politicized everything. Every community now wants a law school in their region. The quality of lawyers notwithstanding, until the day that in this country we liberate ourselves from ethnicizing everything, then despite the best intentions of the best of us, very little will be achieved. This therefore is a direct appeal to populism, which is now rampant in this country. Let bodies that have mandate fulfill their duties.
Of conflict of interest. Kenya recently passed a conflict of interest bill, and these are things that the CLE should be very keen on, so that the people, the lawyers who are working in those public institutions are better equipped to advise those who are implementing the various laws of Kenya.
I mean, it's important to establish cooperations with the universities abroad to start with. I know there's quite a good cooperation with the UK, but there's many other countries that offer interesting opportunities for young lawyers or for people that want to study law.
Thirikari ni iranire kwaura murigo wa kibesha wa aciari aria ciana ciao irathoma thukuru-ini wa KMTC na aria meheretio hari wamukiri wa kigena gia githirikari gia guteithiriria mathomo kia HELB. Munini wa President Kithure Kindiki niwe waniriire u inde ya mambura ma 94 makuhumba thumbi arutwo a KMTC kiharu-ini kia Moi Kasarani kuria arutwo 22,776 marakorirwo makihumbwo thumbi makiamukira certificate hamwe na diploma mathomo-ini matiganite ma urigiti.
Mimi nimeambiwa ya kwamba wanafunzi wa KMTC hawapati msaada wa HELB. Ni kweli si kweli? Ni kweli si kweli? Mimi nimesikia hivyo, PS amenijulisha, na mimi nataka niwatangazie ya kwamba serikali imesikia hilo ombi, na mimi naenda sasa kuzanya wale ambao wanahusika, waziri wa hazina ya taifa, waziri wa afya, waziri wa elimu. Wiki ijayo naenda kukutana nao ili tuwapatie jibu, kwa sababu mimi najua ya kwamba na nimesawishika ya kwamba wanafunzi wa KMTC lazima tuanze kuwa support kupitia HELB. KMTC hoye! KMTC hoye! Mimi nawaomba vijana wetu tuendelee sana sisi ambao tumepata taaluma, tupende nchi yetu, tupende taaluma mimi nataka kuwauliza vile tutajenga taifa tukiwa pamoja. Changamoto ambazo tuko nazo kama taifa tutaendelea polepole kuzishughulikia, ili hali jambo la muhimu ni kuweka uzalendo, kupenda nchi yetu, na hata wakati kuna tofauti za kimawazo tunazungumza kama taifa, tunaelewana, tunasikizana, ili tuweke amani na tuweke udhabiti wa nchi yetu.
Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere, thirikari nĩ ĩtũngĩtio na igũtha thutha wa igoti inene rĩa kĩrũgũ ya kaunti-inĩ ya Kirinyaga gũkorwo ĩgĩteanĩria wĩra wa kamĩtĩ ĩrĩa yombirwo nĩ President William Ruto gũthuthuria na kũrĩha andũ arĩa magurarire hĩndĩ ya mĩrũrũngano. Akĩrekereria itua rĩrĩ, mũcirithania wa igoti rĩrĩ Edward Mũrĩithi augĩte wĩra ũrĩa kamĩtĩ ĩno yathukĩirwo nĩ wĩigĩrĩrĩki wa komishoni ya kũrũĩrĩra ihoto cia o mũndũ, gũkũ akiuga kwa ihinda rĩrĩ igoti rĩtigũteanĩria kamĩtĩ ĩno gũkũ cira ũyũ ũkĩgwetwo tarĩki 20 mweri wa mwambĩrĩrio mwaka ũkĩte.
Mĩeri ĩtatũ thutha wa President William Ruto kũmba kamĩtĩ ya andũ atano kũrĩha andũ arĩa magurarire mĩrũrũngano-inĩ ya gũtetia thirikari, rĩu kamĩtĩ ĩno ndĩgũkorwo ĩkĩruta wĩra ũrĩa yathukĩirwo thutha igoti rĩnene rĩa kĩrũgũ ya kũgerera mũcirithania Edward Mũrĩithi gũteanĩria wĩra wa kamĩtĩ ĩno.
Yes, please.
Hari itua rĩake, mũcirithania Mũrĩithi augĩte wĩra ũrĩa kamĩtĩ ĩno yathukĩirwo na wĩigĩrĩrĩki wa komishoni ya kũrũĩrĩra ihoto cia o mũndũ.
That the development of a suitable framework for adoption by the executive and parliament as necessary for the reparations of the violations subject of the consolidated petitions should be put to the Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
Mũrĩithi ongereire atĩ komishoni ya kũrũĩrĩra ihoto cia o mũndũ KNHCR nĩ yagĩrĩire gũkuranio ũthuthuria-inĩ, na kamĩtĩ ya President nĩ ĩragarara mahinya ma komishoni ĩno ya KNHCR.
And it is not necessary to quash the proclamation if it is suitably amended to stay within the President's constitutional lane, in the words of Council for the Panel of Experts. It will only be necessary to quash the proclamation and the ensuing gazette notice if the amendments are not effected within the time clearly set at 30 days, and the declarations of invalidity and judicial review orders, certiorari and prohibition, shall then issue.
Ona ũkĩrĩ ũguo, Mũrĩithi augĩte kwa ihinda rĩrĩ igoti rĩrĩ rĩtigũteanĩria kamĩtĩ ĩno, ĩndĩ ndĩgũkorwo ĩkĩruta wĩra o wothe.
Suspends the declaration of invalidity of the proclamation and gazette notice constituting the panel of experts for 30 days to allow the respondent to secure the amendment of the proclamation and gazette notice subject of this consolidated petitions to accord with the findings of the court.
Kamĩtĩ ĩno yombirwo tarĩki 26 mweri wa kanana, ĩgĩtongorio nĩ wakiri Makau Mũtua, ĩndĩ kĩama kĩa mawakiri bũrũri-inĩ hamwe na honge ingĩ makĩanda cira igoti-inĩ wa kũregana na kamĩtĩ ĩno. Cira ũyũ ũgathikĩrĩrio tarĩki 20 mweri wa mwambĩrĩrio mwaka ũkĩte, rĩrĩa igoti rĩkaheana mwerekera.
The order holding the proceedings of the panel of experts remains in force. In view of the public interest nature of the matter and the apparent bona fides in the pursuit of the framework for reparations for victims of human rights violations, the court does not make any orders as to cost. For compliance, the matter shall be mentioned before the court on the 20th of January 2026.
Ari ni GTN TV, Ejito Gitonga, Wadwiri.
Na riboti ĩyo nĩyo ĩrakĩamba gũtwĩka mweke tũkorwo tũgĩikĩria ndũgathi kũraya, nĩ tũracokereria na riboti ingĩ ona makĩria.
RBG Engineering Limited is an engineering company that specializes in fabrication and forming projects involving stainless steel, mild steel, and aluminum, and is committed to quality, reliability, and cutting-edge technology. Our services include metal folding, metal cutting, architectural steelwork, on-site services, while ensuring we collaborate with our clients from the initial idea stage, developing the concepts and translating them into computer-aided designs. For more information, contact 0738 123 123 or visit our offices in Kingongo, opposite Shell Petrol Station along the Nyeri-Nyahururu Highway. RBG Engineering Limited, building the future.
Leo ndugatagikerege ukeyuria niku ugigura indo njega cia nyumba na office-ini cio furnitures na home decors na bei itagukuhumia tondu Golden Wing Furniture ni ithuĩ endia ngũthi a furnitures cia kuma nja wa bũrũri. Tukwendagiria indo ta coffee tables, dining tables, office tables, office chairs, conference chairs, waiting chairs, kids desks, shoe racks, TV stands na ingĩ nyingĩ. Oho ni tũrĩ na indo mariro cia kũgemia nyumba yaku kana ofisi ta mahũa magemu, ici cia mwanya cia portraits ona mĩgeka ya kwendeka. Tucerere ũmũthĩ Nyeri taũni nyumba-inĩ ya Nyeri Shopping Complex barabara-inĩ ya Kimathi Road, na kuohoro makĩria no ũtũmĩrĩre thimũ kũhĩtũkĩra 0718588062. Happy holidays kuma gũkũ kwa Golden Wing Furniture, njorua cia furnitures kuma nja wa bũrũri.
Brickman Limited nĩ makurehire broti handũ prime na cia thogora wa muhuko waku mena ngũrani gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ kũrĩa wĩriragĩria kũgũra matu thĩinĩ wa Zawadi Gardens. Broti no ciringi 199 Kangundo Road Kantafu broti marakwenderia na ciringi 375 peke yake, na Juja Farm hakuhĩ na Athi Shopping Center broti no ciringi 799. Title deeds iri ready na site visit ni free. Ũhoro makĩria macerere Ruiru Town, Greek Towers, second floor, S2 ginyagia F12, kana uhure thimo namba 0746 888 111. Pata ploti, pata title na Brickman Limited.
Muturire wa mundu ni uri miambato na miikuruko, na nikio ni wa njira wa muthe
hamwe nani DJ TZ kuma muthenya wa Wednesday nginya wa Friday.
Tafarira ni kwihiuria kuria muthenya wa Wednesday turi guthakagira mitukanio ya nyimbo
dunio hefunda yake halikwenda anamio anajara igana nayo ni akwende dunio hefunda yake halikwenda anamio anajara igana mara mema
muthenya wa Thursday tukaguthakira nyimbo iria ciarĩ cia hau kabere. Naguo muthenya wa Friday tugakurehera mugeni uria turigikoragwo tukihiuria na njira igwete. Ni tucemanie
Oyo mundorere ndorenda makuresha urenda kubango na kuguzo free urenda kubango na kuguzo free awike free wonie ngoro gukena awike free wonie ngoro gukena ngoro yakena oyo tumarinda.
Msimu huu wa Krismasi tatua Krisi inataka jishindie mara 5,000 ya peti yako kila dakika 20. Draw zinafanywa mara 3 kila saa, mara 72 kila siku. Shinda instant cash na bidhaa murwa kama fridge, cooker, car wash machine, popcorn maker, blender, microwave, home makeover, jogoo wa Krisi, bills za unga na shopping vouchers. Unaweza kuwa milionea kila dakika 20. Ni rahisi sana. Ingia kwa M-Pesa, weka paybill number 440440, account HOTA. amount weka kutoka shilingi 20 hadi shilingi 2000. Merry Christmas, win big na tatua Krisi na Daka.
Nĩ ngatho nĩ gũthiĩ na mbere na kwĩrorera GTN TV. Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere, Gavana wa kaunti ya Nyeri Mwarimu Mutahi Kahiga nĩ atarĩirie makinya marĩa thirikari yake ikinyanĩirie makĩria harĩ kwagĩrithia mĩtũrĩre ya aikari a Nyeri. Akĩaria hĩndĩ ya ndũmĩrĩri yake ya mwaka mbunge-inĩ ya Nyeri, Kahiga augĩte honge iria thirikari yake igacĩrithĩtie makĩria nĩ hamwe na rũhonge rwa ngirigasha o ũndũ ũmwe na ũgima mwega wa mwĩrĩ. Kahiga John wa Francis na riboti ĩno.
Hĩndĩ ya ndũmĩrĩri yake ĩrĩa nĩ ya kanana kũruta thĩinĩ wa mbunge ya kaunti ya Nyeri, Gavana wa kaunti ĩno Mwarimu Mutahi Kahiga nĩ anĩrĩire tabarĩra cia ũkũria iria mbĩkĩte kũrĩ mũingĩ wa kaunti ĩno. Kahiga augĩte ũrĩmi nĩ gĩtugĩ kĩmwe kĩrĩa thirikari yake ĩkĩrĩire, akiuga kũgacĩrithio kwa mĩtambo ya kũhehia iria, kũmithia kahũa hamwe na maũndũ mangĩ thĩinĩ wa ngirigaca nĩ mamwe marĩa augĩte nĩ matũmĩte rũhonge rũrũ kwarahũka.
In the last financial year, the county had a total production of 33.2 million kilos of sherry, valued at Kenya shillings 3.9 billion. The growth in production is attributed to interventions around soil health, but also to the effort our farmers continue to put in the farms. Mr. Speaker, it is important to note that in the last coffee year, Nyeri farmers received some of the best prizes in the country.
Oho Kahiga akigathĩrĩria makinya marĩa atacukĩtie harĩ rũhonge rwa ũgima wa mwĩrĩ, kũrĩa augĩte kaunti ya Nyeri rarĩ namba 4 bũrũri-inĩ harĩ ũtungata wa thibitarĩ rĩrĩa atumia maraheo ciana.
The administration has made investments aimed at improving maternal indicators. The county has also expanded and upgraded maternity units at Nyeri County Referral, Othaya, Mukurweini, Karatina, Mount Kenya and Arumoro hospitals, which will increase delivery capacity and improve privacy, infection prevention and newborn care. According to the Kenya Demographic and Health Survey, Nyeri County had the highest skilled deliveries and was 4th on the antenatal clinics coverage nationally at 99%.
Hamwe na uguo Kahiga akiuga nĩguo kũnyihia mũhatĩkano thĩinĩ wa taũni ya Nyeri, nĩ nginyagia ngari cia ũkui wa mũingĩ ithamirio thĩinĩ wa stage njerũ ya ũkui wa mũingĩ mwena wa Eastern Quarter.
Infrastructure is very crucial for the Nyeri County government's development because it drives economic growth by improving transportation, enabling trade and connecting communities.
Oho Kahiga agĩtetera ikinya rĩa gwaka ũikaro wa gavana, akiuga ikinya rĩu nĩ rĩkũnyihia kĩgĩna kĩrĩa thirikari ĩhũthagĩra harĩ gũkombora ũikaro wa gavana.
Reduces long-term rental and accommodation costs, ensuring prudent use of public funds while establishing a permanent asset that benefits future administrations. Ultimately, this project reinforces good governance, enhances public confidence, and enables the governor to serve the people of Nyeri with greater focus, accessibility, and effectiveness. Mr. Speaker, honorable members, my office will in the coming year initiate the construction of an official residence for the deputy governor.
Kuma cikaro-inĩ cia mbunge ya Nyeri, handũ-inĩ ha GTN TV, njĩtagwo Kahiga John wa Francis.
Tũgĩthiĩ na mbere, arĩa nĩ matukũ-inĩ manini tu mbere ya thama ya grade 10 gũkinyĩrĩrio guothe bũrũri-inĩ, anyiti itemi gĩthomo-inĩ no mathiĩte na mbere na gũkenerera mũtaratara mwerũ wa CBE ũrĩa maugĩte nĩ wa mwanya makĩria harĩ gũthagathaga arutwo wega mĩtũrĩre-inĩ. Nĩ mũtaratara wĩkĩranĩte harĩ kũhe arutwo mweke mwega wa kũmaharĩria maũndũ, kũthundũra na gwetha kĩhonia kĩa mathĩna ma bũrũri na kũmahe ũcindani mũnene ona thĩinĩ wa thĩ.
Nĩ meharĩrĩria thutha wa thama ya grade 10 thukuru-inĩ wa St Petro kumwena wa Embu, arĩ matukũ manini tu mbere ya arutwo mirioni 1.2 kũrika mathomo-inĩ merũ rungu rwa mũtaratara wa gĩthomo wa CBE. Ataramu githomo-ini magithii na mbere na gukenerera mutaratara uyu mweru uria makuranite ta kihonia kia mathina na wagi wa mawira thoko-ini. Amu arutwo maraheo mweke wa guthundura na gutuika andikani.
Enabled them to be hands-on, and it has enabled them to have practical skills and teamwork and collaboration. It has also enabled their students to apply what they learn into real life situations and develop different competencies and become more independent and responsible even at home.
Kuringana na athomi, CBE irahe arutwo mweke wa gutuika kihonia kia mathina mathe mugaru na hau kabere riria arutwo marathomaga mahituke igeranio.
Room to explore their potential, to be able to have hands-on approach when they are doing things. They can easily equate the knowledge that they get in classes and apply them in real life scenarios or experiences in or at home rather. So it has been a slow process. We are getting there. Got learners who are showing promises in the digital space, that is in the codings and robotics and all that, and those are the kinds of things we want.
Ona gukihana o uguo thirikari ikorio kuruta maguru ngunia hari gutigirira arutani ni manorwo gukinyaniria CBE mahinda kwa mahinda amu ni mutaratara mweru makiria na urafatara arutani gukorwo mbere ya arutwo.
So CBE is enabling the learners nurture all the talents, and through that we salute the system and say it's the best way to go. My call to the government is to ensure that there is constant retooling for the teachers and provision of teaching learning materials for different schools so that we can have easy transition to this in terms to teaching learning materials and what we require basically in CBE.
Arutwo nao makonania gukenerera CBE na makonania matanya ma rucio rwao kugacira ona makiria magererio mutaratara-ini uyu mweru.
Of CBE, I want to become a pilot in future, and in order to become a good pilot, I have to be confident enough to address my passengers who I'm going to fly with abroad so that they are on safe hands.
Helping me, the stuff that we learn in class, I can use it in day-to-day life. It's solving problems and it's creating more job opportunities. CBE has helped me become more creative and it has helped me become more creative because I participate in the music and drama club.
Ngiribotera GTN TV riakwa ni Wanjira wa Muthe.
Nĩ ngatho Wanjira wa Muthe nĩ ũndũ wa riboti ĩrĩa ĩragĩtwĩkĩrĩra gaturumo gĩkũnji-inĩ kĩa GTN at 1 mangĩno na cihanda thaa 1 na thaa 3 cia ũtukũ gũthiĩ na mbere na kwĩrorera GTN TV gĩkwendithĩria mĩaraho mĩega tidia thayo na ũrĩmie gũkumia. Rĩtwa rĩakwa nĩ Schneider Chege.
Brickman Limited nĩ makurehire broti ire handũ prime na cia thogora wa muhuko waku mena ngũrani gũkũ bũrũri-inĩ kũrĩa wĩriragĩria kũgũra matu thĩinĩ wa Zawadi Gardens. Broti no ciringi 199 Kangundo Road Kantafu broti marakwenderia na ciringi 375 peke yake, na Juja Farm hakuhĩ na Athi Shopping Center broti no ciringi 799. Title deed ire ready na site visit ni free. Ũhoro makĩria macerere Ruiru Town, Greek Towers, second floor, S2 nginyagia F12, kana ũhũre thimũ namba 0746 888 111. Pata ploti, pata title na Brickman Limited.
Jamaa jo, mazena inflation jo na hii mafuta venye imepanda jo, mmefika at the right time. Mimi nakwambia wachezaji saa hizi tu ni kutoka hapa, kuingia mtaa, kutengeneza sima, wadishifiti, alafu tutane grau.
Leo tuko katika center inaitwa Kimta, ambapo hapa ni sehemu ambapo wanafunzi ama vijana wadogo wanakuja hapa kusoma, wanakuja hapa kukuza talanta yao, na wanakuja pia kujinua kielimu.
Now through Kimta and through pads, wasichana wataendelea kuendea shule vizuri, at the same time watakuwa healthy.
Mambo vipi my fans? Tunasema kicheko ni dawa. Na sasa GTN TV tunakuletea GTN mtaani. Tutakuwa unakuja hapo mtaani kwako